After the last two events, this at speed, another one with pure strength, in this event we decided to combine the two. This combines both how well you can push another as fast as you can. Hello everyone and welcome to the JBL Consolation Cup, Season 2, Event 6, the Carriage Chase. This one member pushes another one. It's a duo event. We want to make it to the bottom as fast as we can. If not as fast, then at least as far as we can, as another ball is chasing them down. And the point where they get caught by the other marble down here, as you can see, this is where the points will stand. If we don't get caught all the way to the bottom, as you can see here, then it depends on time, and the team that does it the fastest will win the gold. As we're obviously going in reverse order as speeding trains get us started. Down they come, still looking for their first ever medal. Can they get it today? Ooh, that is an unfortunate wipeout by both team members. Rails and Piston falling down. Rails losing control, immediately starting to wobble around, and a push from the other marble pushes them both down, but they seem relatively fine. They will obviously be medical checked, but we have to wait and see how they will stand, as the Wolves with Beta and Omega ready to roll down, and they seem fast so far. The marble can't even catch up, going as far beyond what we've seen in the main league. But how many points will they get? Remember, Wolves are known for being pretty good on the Skyrail. They have had good history in this event, no golds, but pretty decent results thus far. Could this be their first gold? Maybe, as they do break the record, 159, the closest we've seen yet to reach the finish. As the Executioners boil and scramble, struggling at the start, couldn't really get going, and that gets them caught relatively quickly. An unfortunate start for the Executioners. You can see barely managing to even get going. Eventually they manage to move, but it's too little too late. 86 total. That puts them in last at the moment. As Condensation and Longitude for the Sky Seahorses ready to go down. They are pretty fast thus far, and that's not bad from the Sky Seahorses. They need the points. Again, another team in the danger zone at the moment. The bottom 5 will stay down in the Consolation Cup, and they are currently in the bottom 4. 125 will get them some points though. We will have to wait and see how many it will give them, as the Towering Toucans are ready to go. Toucan and Canary rolling down. Another team struggling at the start, but they recovered much better than the Executioners. But it's still not enough to take the lead. Again, you see struggling to get going, but at least when they did, a decent amount of speed, and that gives them just enough points to at least put them in third at the moment with 110. As now, the teams that are currently in the safety. Lime Axolotl is starting us off. Another team struggling at the start, and are being caught up very quickly. But where will that put them? Let's see. As they wait, they make it to the bottom safely. Just a sec, even managing to camp quite comfortably right at the end. But a 103, ooh, puts them in 4th. Team Chagos, after a gold medal in the last event, they would like to keep the good momentum going, as this is a much better start than we've seen as of late. And that will put them at the moment in 2nd. What a showing for Team Chagos. Ooh, fantastic showing for Team Chagos. They are looking good. They've kept it together, and that's a 134 to put themselves in 2nd. A great return to form. Team Lemonade, a team that really is just looking for a medal at the moment. We've just been very average thus far, but no medals for their name. Could this be the first one for this competition? This actually looks pretty good. Better than Team Chagos, but not better than the Wolves. So that means they will be in 2nd. But how many points is it? 144. Very impressive from Team Lemonade. They will be happy with this. Banana Blaster is also a team that is not really medaled yet this season. They are rolling down, and that is not as good as they would like. Unfortunately, lost a lot of speed in the turn, and a pretty shaky start as well. And that cost them. Not good enough to get many points. 107 puts them in 6th. As we are pushing near the top teams, starting with the Streaming Serpents. They've done well in the last duo event. They're looking to do good again in this one. Yes, they will. Another great showing from the Streaming Serpents, who are keeping things together. But is it enough is this enough to beat Team Lemonade? This is very, very, very close. And it's a tie. Oh my goodness. 144 for both teams. They are tied on 144. As up next, the Gamma Rays with Gamma and Nova coming down. And this is looking very fast. How will this end? Oh, again, very close to that Team Lemonade Streaming Serpents score. But how does it put them up? After a very bad showing in the last event, they really need the points. How many will they get today? Just barely ahead, 145. They are up to 2nd. Good showing for the Gamma Rays. As up next, the Speedstar Skeletons, Graven Tomb. Would like to keep the good momentum, but that does not look good. Oh my, they've been caught very, very early. Not a good showing for the Speedstar Skeletons. A bad start, and unlike other teams, could not recover at all. They are out very early, 72 points, last place. Up next, the Icicle Incredibles, Ice and Snow, coming down. Similar idea of wobbling, but managed to somewhat recover. And Ice seems to have fallen off. What happened to Ice? Somewhere around the turn, we just lost him. Snow, you can see wobbling all around. In fact, yeah, Ice fell in the middle of the turn. Oh, that's quite a high crash. Ice will have to be checked as well. It's a decent score for the Icicle Incredibles. Snow doing as much as he can. As the Guineas continue to roll down. Another slow start. But can they recover in time? Well, they managed to recover quite a bit after that slow start. Fortunately for the Guineas, they've had a phenomenal showing thus far this season, and it continues here today. It's not gonna be a medal, but it will be a solid amount of points. How many? 122 will put them in 7th, as only 2 teams are left. Up next, the Laser Beams, with the same duo that got them a silver last time in the duo event, and once again, a good showing. Laser and Saber doing good. In the Castle Descent, they managed to get themselves a silver medal. Today, it will not be a silver, but it will be a top half finish with 133, putting them in 6th. As the new leaders, Team Light, with Light and Bright, ready to come down. Are they going to the track? An incredible speed thus far. Can they keep it up? Well, yes they can. And that will be a 2nd place. It's not enough to beat the Wolves, who will win the event. They were consistent enough from the start and will hold the record. And their first goal in this competition, Team Light, back-to-back silver medals. They will be happy with this, extending their lead at the top, as Gamma Rays will also enjoy a bronze medal, just barely ahead, barely doing enough to get that bronze. But of course the Wolves, the happiest on the field, with the gold medal. That propelled them out of the bottom for the moment, as Team Light extend their lead even more, Speeding the Trains still at the bottom, as only 2 events are left. But who will win the next one, as we move on to Archery? Hope to see you then. Until then, as always, don't forget to keep on